Well, Jill recited a lovely poem about dogs. This is a silly story about a dog. The advert appeared in the Shropshire News under dogs for sale. It says, dog for sale, no pedigree, a good working dog. This fella saw it and he thought, sounds just what I want. So I rung the number and got the address. It was Lane's End Farm and it was out near Bishop's Castle. So off he goes, and well, when he pulled up he thought, strange, I mean, the guy said it's a farm, but it didn't look much more than a small holding really. Anyway, he jumped out the motor and there, sitting by the gate, is this collie dog, lovely dog. And in that, you know, condescending way that people talk to animals, he said, oh, I said, are you the doggy that's for sale then? And the dog said, well, yes, I am. So he says, you can talk. He said, that's one of my many skills. He says, actually, he says, I can tell you about all my work experience if you want, like a sort of a CV. Oh, yes. So anyway, I said, yeah, he says, I started my working life up in Scotland. The gaffer was a tenant farmer, 5,000 acres, mixed, you know, sheep and dairy. And, well, I was only young, but I soon learnt the trade. I could do anything. You know, I used to round the sheep up, I'd fetch them in for dipping, or when they needed shearing, and I'd go out and get the cows for milking, bring them back. Soon got the hang of it, no problem at all. But you see, I've got a roving eye for the ladies. And the lady of the manor had got this beautiful Afghan hound, tall and sleek, you know, really chic she was. And after work every day, I used to go around and see her. Well, she fell pregnant. Yeah, and the Lord wasn't very happy. He wanted to know who the father was. Well, when the pups were born, there was no disputing who the father was. 5 little lads, and all a chip off the old block, just like the dad they were. Well, he kicked up a fuss, and I had to go. And I ended up in South Wales. Now this wasn't a very big place, about 500 acres. He just did sheep. But he made most of his money through holiday lets. He got quite a few cottages on his ground. Well, you know, I mean, the work was no problem. I soon had that place ticking over. But then this lady took a long-term let on one of the cottages, and she got a French poodle. Oh yeah, not a very big girl, but oh, beautiful and really sexy. Oh, and that French accent, ooh la la, she was gorgeous. Oh well, we had quite a thing going, I can tell you. But then the bitch complained. Not the dog, I mean, I'm talking about the owner. I mean, the dog had got nothing to complain about, I can tell you. No, you know. Anyway, he could have lost a lot of money on this long-term list, so I had to go. And I ended up here. Well, you can see it ain't much of a place, but the gaffer, you know, he's a good sort of fella, so he's okay. And he got an handful of sheep, which was, you know, no problem. You know, I wasn't really pushed work-wise. I had plenty of spare time. And there's quite a few unattached females in the area. Different one every night. Great, you know. You know, and I thought to myself, I can do this. I'll settle down here, it's lovely, you know. But then the bottom fell out the market. The price of sheep went. So he got rid of the sheep and he got himself some pigs. Dirty, horrible animals. Can't stand them. And I told him straight, it's them or me. Well, I understand. I mean, he's got to make a living. And, well, that's why I'm on the transfer list again. It's just amazing, you know. It's brilliant. He says, you know, I'd like to take you back with me. And he said, well, you better go and see the gaffer then. So, went up to see the farm and he says, oh, he says, I've just been talking to that dog of yours. He's absolutely fantastic. And farm said, yeah. He says, you've been telling me all about yourself. I said, yeah. He says, but I can't help feeling there's something wrong. There must be a catch. Because you're only asking 30 quid for him. And the farmer said, well, there is one thing. He says, what's that? I said, he can't believe a word he says.